All right, good morning. So we had a good night. All right. That's good. But this video is a warning to Democrats and the DNC and to these paid corporate strategists who are taking instructions from the same wealthy people that fund the fucking Republicans. Listen the fuck up and listen the fuck up, you elected Democratic officials and you elected and you corporate talking heads on TV. You James Carvilles of the world and you other people who are playing in our face, who seem to think we're stupid, that we're not sophisticated out here. Right? You did not get elected, we did not get elected last night because all we did was not be Trump. Let me say it again. The Democrats who got elected last night, and the reason why Proposition 50 passed in California. It did not happen because the Democrats that proposed certain legislation or the Democrats that ran there presented themselves as just not being Trump. I need you to understand that. They won not because they weren't Trump. They won because they were in touch with their constituents. They won because they were in touch with their base. They won because they were in touch, not just the base, they were in touch with the people in their state, in their city. They won because they were in touch with the people. I need y'all to fucking understand that shit. So, this is a warning to you corporate Democrats who have the charisma of a piece of paper, who rely on these corporate consultants to make you seem like you're a credible lawmaker. That shit is over. It's time to actually fucking work. Time to put in some work for the people, from your own steam. If you can't do that, exit stage left. We're primarying you motherfuckers come next year. Now is the time to fucking choose Hakeem Jeffries. Now is the time to fucking choose Chuck Schumer. You either do what we want or it's the highway. You can no longer please corporations, please corporate donors, please billionaires, and take care of us. That divide, no, those two circles no longer intersect. Those two circles are separate and apart. Those are two different universes. You either please the corporate donors and fuck us over, or please us and make the corporate donors angry and pout. There's no happy medium. DLC third way that came about with Bill Clinton 1990s, that's a fucking failure. That is why, and honestly, that's part of the reason why we lost last year in 2024. The Democrats that won went back to traditional politics. They went back to basing their campaigns on what their constituents fucking want. That is why they won. Gavin Newsom, for all his personal foibles, right? He tapped into a deep sense of resentment and fear that there's people statewide, an overwhelming lopsided majority of people statewide felt about the flagrant overreaches of this Trump administration. And he marshaled his party in the state to answer to do something to address the fears of his constituents. You think the corporations don't prefer a Republican absolute domination to what Gavin Newsom did? Because whether you and here's the thing, I'm talking to you corporate owners, whether you realize it or not, those Democrats that are going to get elected due to Proposition 50, we own your asses. You gotta work for us primarily. Seriously. Those of you Democrats who won last night, I think you get it, but let me remind you, Mikey Sherrill, all of you that won last night, you gotta work for us. Regular people. Tap into what people fucking need to make life to live life with some kind of dignity and focus on that shit. And I dare say, and unfortunately, here's what's gonna have to happen, especially Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey. You're gonna have to help these MAGAs live a dignified life, even though they do everything possible to fuck themselves over. You're gonna have to help them that you're gonna have to help them in spite of themselves. Because what happens, it brings out of the shadows, though a lot of people out here who have been disaffected for years, who've been feeling like this shit doesn't matter. This is how you preserve your gains. This is how you insinuate organic socio-political permanence, Democrats. So just a video of warning to you corporate Democrats out there. We won last night, but it came with a warning that you better heed.